What's up, SBR Forum? Jordan Sharp here with Game 2 NBA Finals recap. As you can see, I don't have much of a smile on my face here. There's not much curvature in the upward direction here of my lips because it did lose last night, as did the Oklahoma City Thunder, 102-96 against the Miami Heat. Now the series is tied 1 game apiece, heading back to Miami for Game 3 on Sunday evening. And it's essentially turned into a 5-game series in favor of the Heat now, and unless the Thunder can win a game here in South Beach and bring the favor back to their side, they're going to be in trouble. So a little recap of Game 2. A couple of things to note. Firstly, obviously Miami played a lot better, with the exception, obviously LeBron James has been playing good throughout, but they got production from the other guys that they needed to get production of. Most importantly, Dwayne Wade. He had 24 points on 50% shooting. Chris Bosh had a good game. He had a double-double, 15 rebounds, 16 points. And Shane Battier had a great game as well. He had 5 threes. Didn't even look like he could miss. For the Thunder, it was just a horrible game. At one time, they were down 18-2 in the first quarter. They just could not put the ball in the hole. They were missing layups, turning the ball over. Kevin Durant didn't have a very good game until the second half. Russell Westbrook was just atrocious throughout the game. It was pretty hard to watch. The only guy that really had it going for the Thunder was James Harden. He had a good game. He had 21 points on 7-11 shooting, but he was just not enough. He was basically the only reason that game was respectable, even though they made a run there at the end of the game. He was the only Thunder player that really had a good game. So the series is now tied, and I'll give you some early leans for Game 3. Right now, the books opened it up plus 4.5. For the Thunder, favoring the Heat minus 4.5. And at one time last night when that early line was bet down a lot. I mean, there was money pouring in on the Thunder last night. It's evened up a little bit now Friday morning, but still the line has gone down. It's plus 4 now, Thunder, at most places. And even at a few books, 5 dimes looks like in Legends it's plus 3.5. Even though the money is relatively even at this point in time, Friday morning, and that's my early lean. I really like the Thunder here at plus 4, and I'll tell you why. Basically, we all saw Game 1. Miami basically blew that game. They should have won that game, and they almost blew Game 2. Let the Thunder come back, and I'm going to leave out the comment about the refs, but we've had an extensive discussion on that on the forum last night. You know who I'm talking about. And that last play there with Kevin Durant missing that shot, there was obviously contact that was not called, which possibly would have tied the game if Durant would have made both free throws. But we'll shy away from that conversation because, as we've discussed, bad calls happen on both sides. But it seems like when the Heat play, those bad calls seem to be on the other team more than them. But either way, that's my early lean right now. I might even put a small play on the Thunder money line at this point. Keep an eye out for my picks to be published on Sunday officially for Game 3. But right now, as I'm looking at the trends, Miami's 1-7 against the spread in their last 8 games when playing at home against Oklahoma City. Obviously, that trend goes back a long, long time, even into the Seattle days. But at the same time, I just cannot see the Thunder starting as horribly as they did in Games 1 and 2. I think their backs are going to be against the wall. I think they're going to come out swinging. And I think they're going to hit Miami square in the mouth here to start off Game 3 because they really don't have a whole lot to lose here at this point because they basically played as bad as they're going to play. So right now, I think the Thunder plus 4, maybe even a small play on the Thunder money line is the way to go here in Game 3. I'm sticking with my guns. I still like the Thunder in this series, and I just don't think Miami has what it takes to close out games. We saw it in Game 1. We almost saw it in Game 2. And I think Oklahoma City is going to come out, take command, and not let the Heat get any momentum here, start off Game 3. So right now, early lean plus 4. Take a look, keep a lookout for my official picks, and I'll see you in here in a few days. And thanks, guys, for listening.